second one on this page now. Shit. Look, you've been on the internet multiple times. Oh my God, my back door's open. Fuck. Okay, there's my kitten. Whew. Look, like, you gotta figure out where you draw the line in the sand. Like, you can't draw your line in the sand for somebody because they're not somebody. It doesn't matter past upbringing. Just give me a second. It doesn't matter past upbringings. It doesn't matter indoctrination. It doesn't matter skin. It doesn't matter religion. Everybody has the same chance. These people got here maybe because of a little bit of, prior chance and shit like that. But the fact of the matter is, today, in hospital, every nurse, just like you, has access to all of the same information. Every doctor above you has access to all of the same information. If these people do their jobs poorly, fuck them. I guess take their license and let the chips fall where they may. It's the same reason I'm anti-pharma. Like, everybody's like, oh, well, you can't fucking disband Pfizer. You're going to kill 300,000 jobs. Man, fuck all of those people. I don't care if you were a janitor at Pfizer and they paid you $50,000 a year. And tomorrow, we kill your fucking company. Fuck you. You were on the Death Star, nigga. It's not my fault. You had all the information available. You made the indoctrinated decision to do this, and this. You didn't look up the options. Poof. I feel like, why did I use that? You're the janitor at Pfizer's main office right now. You got 5 kids. You were the high school quarterback. You broke your leg. Job is what it is. Tomorrow, the government kills Pfizer because they found out all of this shit that we know is possible. You're bad. Yeah, but you got feelings and maybe we should give him some money. Yeah, I got you. No, I don't feel that way, man. Sorry. Well, when you said what you said, it was like, well, I mean, maybe we should kind of like try to take care of the ignorant because they didn't know any better, and he's got 3 kids, bruh. I mean, he's really like they're a church-going family, and he was just trying to do the right thing. No. But what I'm doing is expanding on the janitor's situation that just got fired, and now you got some feelings on it. It doesn't fucking matter, man. It doesn't fucking matter. Fuck the janitor. Like, this the whole thing. Like, everybody's like, oh, these lives matter. Man, these lives, like, oh, there you go, Brody, man. Fuck the Death Star guy. Oh. Like, I am a bad guy. I know this. I'm not a bad person though. Like, I don't go out and enact, devious and malicious activities on random souls for no reason. I don't. And I don't. It's kind of a Christian ideal. Man, it's kind of a Christian ideal. Like, this is what I was saying the other night. It's like, when I was saying the other night, it's like, man, I think I might be Jewish. Like, No, that was like when Jordan Peterson and Dennis Prager were talking. And Jordan was like, do you want them to be punished before they learn the lesson? And Dennis Prager was like, that's such a Christian question. Because, I mean, maybe sometimes people have the knowledge available, and just because they're ignorant doesn't give them the excuse to enact bad deeds. You know, now the Christian idea is, well, if they didn't know a bad deed, like if they weren't born to Christianity and this shit and like that, and they enacted bad deeds, it doesn't. God will let them in. That's what I'm saying. Does ignorance refute responsibility? Man, I had 4 days to come up with this argument, Brody. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I feel like I'm really, and I feel like I'm being reasonable though, because otherwise you would just be like, no, nigga. Now, I'm so glad you said that because I just referenced that about 10 minutes ago. No. It's a little different. So, now, no. Exactly. Now, see, yeah. Now, if I was out wandering in the woods and I had no idea what a baseball bat with nails in it was, and I picked up and I was spinning around in the field and I smacked somebody in the head and killed them. Now, what do you think? Now that was the first part of the scenario. So you've already asked one question. I'm going to go ahead and answer this. It doesn't matter. Second question. That's not an answer, bro. Take what I said, what you said, and put it together. No, it's not an answer. I said, give me another question. You asked the question, did you know anybody there? I said, it doesn't matter. Which is my whole argument. Ignorance is not an excuse. But, so, second question. Like I said, you're in a field. You don't know what a baseball bat is. You don't know what nails are. But you pick it up and you start swinging it in a circle randomly. And you hit somebody. And then you said, what was the first question you said? Did you know anybody was going to be around? And what I said was, ignorance is not an excuse. What's your next question? And then you said something, and I was like, wait, hold on. No. The scenario I gave you, man, stop. You asked me, did you know anybody was around? And I said, ignorance is not an excuse. But what's your next question? Nah, yeah, no, don't. No, nah, man. Got to draw that line, Brody, man. You've got to draw. I've presented the scenario. You asked the question. I answered it. And now you're saying it just depends on the scenario. It's been presented. Fuck it, man. Never mind. You're not intrigued by the conversation or piqued. So I mean, it is what it is. I really need to either hop off here and go to bed or dive into this game I paid fucking $90 for. Um, no, I know that, but I'm really more interested in the conversation I tried to have, and maybe next time I try to have it, I will ensure the. I will ensure. No, it is coherent. It's extremely coherent. I've laid out the same lines multiple times, but you've refused to draw the line, and you want to present another scenario instead of the scenario I presented. And so, I mean, it is what it is. You know, I ask a question, I don't want it to be answered by another question. But even though I answer your questions without presenting another question, and then try to get back to my original question, and then get presented with another question. So I mean, it is what it is. I'm not really mad. I'm just frustrated. I know, I get that, and it's because you think that. No, it is. It is my fault, and that's what I'm saying now. And it's because you think that I'm just inebriated, and then you think that you think that you know where my argument's going, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I've spent 4 days preparing for this argument. I know how you think. I think I know how you think, and so that's why it's like been a loop of you asking me questions based on scenarios I presented, even though I'm presenting a scenario. Absolutely, that's so. So from now on, what I would like is just an answer instead of, well, what about? Or consider this. Just, yeah. And I know that's hard to do because it's really hard for people to draw a line. It really is. You know, and you've got a lot of things to consider. Not you, but people in general have a lot of things to consider. You know, when they draw a line, and it's fucking tough. So I mean, like next time, like this, instead of being like, well, what about this guy? I don't care. I want people to answer a question, and that's what I'm saying. I don't think that everything can be answered simply. It can. You just got to draw a moral line, and you've got to understand where your moral line will lead you in the future, because a lot of times your moral line is going to put you in a spot where you don't want to be, and you don't want to stand up and be like, hey, this is me, and this is the answer. Yeah, and yeah, because that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like with your doctor nurse, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like with your doctor nurse argument, the doctor should be responsible, but but the nurse shouldn't. Yeah, and see, what I'm saying is the doctor should be responsible just as well as the nurse regarding indoctrination. Like totally taking in the full aspect of it. Both people should be held equally responsible. Is it not? Like the now, see, now the difference I explained to you was somebody telling somebody to make sure they get on the train, and the guy making sure they get on the train is just following orders. I'm arguing a scenario like the vaccination train. Hey man, you got to get on it. I'm just holding the gun, make sure and you do. I was taught I was taught I was taught that this is the right thing. I had no idea. Well, I mean, all of my scenarios obviously are going to dictate the same thing. And if you give me a scenario I don't agree with, I'm still going to draw the same moral line. Hey, man, you're right. I didn't think about that, but fuck that guy. I'm 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 saying I'm saying I'm saying my moral line is drawn, and regardless of scenario, whether I like it or not, I will still draw the same moral line. Man, I really see my empathy and sympathy is fucked up, but I really feel for this guy, and I'm sad that he ended up in the position he's in. But fuck him. Because the options, whether or not I have an emotional attachment to this person or not, the scenario doesn't change. Truth does not change because of feelings. So I mean it's like I really hate the fact that somebody has to take the fall. But the fact of the matter is that people are responsible or for their own actions, and they have to take the fall. I mean, that's just the way it is. And I don't have kids, and I don't have fam, and I don't have to worry about. I'm really worried about me passing my DNA on because, goddamn, it's been 3 or 7 trillion years, and I'm the mathematical advancement of my own, you know, dick DNA, and I really should have passed that on. But if I did, their decisions are their own. Regardless of ignorance, they have to accept it. And I can easily say that because I haven't actually passed on my DNA. So, I mean, I don't know. You have one up on me because you got 2 kids. So, I mean, I might be wrong. You might know more than I do. I'm not putting that past you. I'm actually giving you the fucking argument for it. I'm just saying that without that, the only argument that I have and all of the knowledge that I've gained, ignorance is not an excuse. Brody, I'm going to talk to you, Laura, bro. I love you, man. You're family. It's okay. I feel like you say that because, like, man, damn, I don't want to hurt him. You made me feel bad right there, dude. Like, yeah, that was. I don't know. I think I'm direct as it comes. I think you really care about people, and you don't want to hurt. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. No, the funny thing is, like, some, yeah, no, yeah, that's why I cracked the previous joke I did. Like, I get that, man. And the thing is, man, you really have that um care about people more than I do. Like, you have that, you have the lefty, it might not be their fault. When I'm on the right side and I'm like, it absolutely is their fucking fault. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, if you didn't have that idea, then me, you, and Jason couldn't talk. And if all of us didn't have that idea, then we couldn't talk. We have the hope for something better. You know, we would all like to think that we're intellectuals. The IDW, intellectual dark web. We want to be in there with Jordan Peterson and the Weinsteins and the Sam Harrises and the Dave Rubins. I don't either, but I mean, hey man, everybody knows something you don't know. Dude. I have argued a lot against Sam Harris with you, so I get that. I fucking hate Sam Harris. We know this, but everybody knows something you don't know. And Sam Harris, and oh, Toby, I didn't mean to kick you, bro. Um, and Sam Harris is not stupid. Yeah. Not stupid. Now, stupid people. Now, wait, not yeah. So he's not stupid. He's intelligent. He's just misguided, and I would say indoctrinated. Like it. Fuck. It's Wednesday, isn't it? Is it Wednesday, Brody? Damn, I gotta go to bed, man. I thought it was Friday. I gotta go to bed. No, Sam Harris. Sam Harris is the fucking devil, though. Wait, what time is it? 10:07? Yeah, I gotta go to bed. All right, bro. See ya. How do I turn my PlayStation off? Where the fuck am I? Fuck it.